Alright, so I've been asked to do a how to look dapper video because someone noticed my institutionalized homophobia video and thought that I looked really dapper. I will put in the description the link to the Anon that asked me to do this video. It's going to be a how to look dapper video. And I know that it might take longer than this depending on like who you are or how long you typically take to get ready, but I'm going to condense it as much as I can without leaving anything out. And if all else fails, look to Darren Chris, or British men, or anyone else, because they are dapper as fuck. Trust me. And, personal disclaimer, a lot of this stuff is generally just from my experience. I've only really, been dressing dapper-ish for not even really that long. I'm surprised I got that message. Anywho, one moment. The first thing you'll need to focus on is what to wear. A lot of people think of the suit and a nice button-down shirt, pants, tie, all that stuff, which basically is all you really have to do. It's mostly a matter of pulling it off well, both physically and emotionally, really. Or that's how I've seen it. And physically, with a lot of women in particular, a men's dressing room can be a hell of sorts. I feel like a lot of butch girls can really attest to that. And for my body type, I have C-cup boobs, childbearing hips of sorts, and I don't know. I'm just curvy, so women's cuts work better for me. But if you're more slender, like my little sister, she's very athletic and all, you could probably go with menswear if you really wanted to. And so, I pretty much have women's wear. One moment, let me go put it on. Alright, so now I've got some of it on, and you might notice that I'm in a different place. That's just because I want to show you everything. And where I got it, if you want an idea of where to get it. This white shirt that I have on underneath, it's from Delia's. I have it in a medium, and probably, I'm actually not entirely sure how much it was. It was a gift. But, let's see. The blazer, I got out of my mom's closet. I'll have to ask her where she got it. And then the pants, they're just typical black slacks. Go down to wherever, around your feet-ish. And I got those at Macy's. Just basically some dress pants, blazer, and a button-down shirt. It's pretty simple stuff. So don't be too concerned about that. And so the next thing from here is usually any sort of neckwear if you wanted to wear it. I'm deciding to, so I'm going with a tie, of course. And I'm going to teach you how to do a tie. Okay. Naturally, you're just going to pop the collar like the douchebag that I am. I'm not going to be wearing sunglasses indoors, though, so you're welcome. And, oh, I had this the wrong way. Okay, you'll notice with them that there is a thin end and a wider end. Now, I'm left-handed, so for the 90% of you that are right-handed, you're going to have the thin side on your left-hand side and the wide side on your right-hand side. I do mine differently because of use my dominant hand, and you'll find that if you do it the way that I do, it'll be a lot harder. And what I'm doing is apparently called the Windsor knot, according to certain Googles, but I cross the wide side over the short one, which, by the way, I made super short, only going down to right where my nipples would meet up, around there. I cross them over, and then I basically hold on right here for dear life. I don't let the small side move at all, or this. It's all in the wide side now. And I flip it over the right hand side, and then snakes under. Here it goes up and around the left hand side. Then it goes over again, and then back up around for everything else. And then with the little thing that you've made here, you just snake it through like this, and from here it's just adjusting. So in a moment that will be all set. And there you have it. I've got the tie right here all set, and you can definitely look up other ways to do ties. There are tons of them. My boss even does this weird, or actually it's really cool, design called the Eldridge knot, where it's just based on what works best for you, and in time you'll certainly master whichever one you decide to do. And this one I learned when I was 17. I'm 19 now, and so it certainly takes time, and I believe that if you really set your mind to it, you can do it. Just more of that cliche stuff. And of course, a moment, unbutton my blazer so I can actually tuck this in. You might notice that I'm in my bathroom right now. It's the shower behind me, but now we're going to fix my hair because it is a hot mess right now, and some people can still pull off being dapper like this, but I don't know. I personally don't really feel like I can. So if you have longer hair like me, you'll probably want to tie whatever you can of it back into a little ponytail. And then from there, use bobby pins or even hair gel, which, as a matter of fact, I do have some that I'm going to use. And so for all of that, I'm just going to make it look short, and there we go. Alright, hair's tied back in a little poof, and you can get this stuff. It's called Short Sexy Hair Hard Up. It's really good. You can get it at CVS for $20, but you get quite a bit of it, and it's totally worth it. So let me just gel my hair back. Is this dapper enough for you? Licked it back and everything. Still though, just slicking it back, it might not work for everyone. Some people might not like to do that because, especially over time, it can probably be damaging to your hair or so, I'd think. But it's really all up to you. Above all, in regards to all of this, just be comfortable with what you're doing. If you're really, really feminine and stuff, and you're just wanting to dress dapper to keep the guys away for some reason, which I totally understand, it can get pretty annoying. Just do it a little at a time, I guess. But remember to be true to yourself, above all. I do this because I like it. It feels comfortable. If something doesn't feel comfortable for you, don't do it. That's really all there is. And then from here, a lot of it is probably just the dapper attitude, because you can't just dress like this and be a douchebag. That's just so disheartening to me and to men and women everywhere. Anywho, just remember that if you're dressing like this, depending on what it's for, if it's for that date with the cute girl or for an important interview or something, just remember to be classy. Class is the truest form of swag that there is. And also, of course, if you're going to look like a gentleman, you have to act like a gentleman. No means no. Still though, above all, what also helps me with getting in the dapper mood is just thinking of dapper people, and they really do inspire me. Darren Criss and pretty much most British men, because that's just a stereotype of them, but a true one. And so, I'm not really sure. I don't think I missed anything. One sec. Nope, that's everything. And I hope you learned something from this. If you didn't, either, talk to me or, go to my Ask. I'm finally back on Tumblr. Thank God for that. Or really just look at Darren Chris. Seriously. Have a good one. Bye. See you Friday.